What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph? You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight, alright, we're coming back to Babymetal. Yes, indeed, Babymetal Fans FEELIN YOU. Come on now. Here we go. Before we go any further, for those of you who are feeling inclined to doing all the clicks and the likes and the bibbidi bop, do me a favor, before you do all that stuff, please watch the whole video first, okay? Give me a chance to actually earn those clicks and likes. Now, after the video's done, if you still feel like doing all those clicks and likes, then by all means, feel free to click away. This comes as a request from Ernest Ramos, Greg Garvin, Glenn, Mike Powers, and Sean. They all want to see me react to this. It is Babymetal with a tune called Ijime Zettai.
Hey, wait a minute.
Now, have I heard the song before? Full disclosure, yes I have. I've done a reaction to this song already. This is one of those instances, if I remember correctly, this is one of those instances where, you know, I did a reaction and a whole bunch of people said, no, you watched the wrong one. This is the one you should have watched. So I think that's where we're at here. So yes, I have done a reaction to the song already. Now, here's the thing. I don't know if this is the same video or not. I don't think so. I just checked, and unfortunately, there's on the other reaction I did to this, it was on a private Google Drive, so I don't have that link. Yeah, I just don't have it. This one came off of YouTube, so I don't know if this is the same concert or not. It better not be. I'll know. Oh yeah, I'll know. If I recognize it, I will definitely know. If that's the case, boy, this is gonna get slammed. Let's see. So here's how this reaction is gonna work. Since I already know the song, I've reacted to the song before, I can't react to the song again. So I'm only gonna be basing my reaction, my evaluation, and my score completely, and I mean completely, on the live performance. That's it. So I'm gonna be looking at stage presence, stage energy, stage interaction, crowd interaction, showmanship, production for bonus points, yeah, sure, why not? And of course, how well they play the song, I'll take that into account slightly, very slightly. But I'm not taking the song itself into account, so please keep that in mind. Let's see, this was posted by Babymetal, so this is official off of Babymetal, so hopefully we won't have any blocking issues. We shouldn't, because it is coming off their official page. They're weird. They're weird like that. But you never know with the Muse, man. You never know. And let's see, this has 14.1 million views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the video description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. Babymetal, Ijime Zettai, live at Sonosphere 2014. Okay, so this is a different performance. UK official. Wah, wah, wah.
Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it!
That's the word that scares me. It comes off the Babymetal's official page. Now, Babymetal's so weird with their copyright working. Amuse is so weird. Like, if it comes off of their official page, Amuse sometimes is cool with it, sometimes they're not. If it doesn't come off the Babymetal official page, Amuse is really hard with it, especially if it's not even on YouTube. But if it comes off of a Google Drive or any other website, man, they are strict. So this is coming off Babymetal's official page, so it's kind of a toss-up, 50-50 chance. So I don't know. I guess we're going to have to just wait and see what happens here. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
So scary. If you're gonna do a flip, dude, land on your feet. Don't land on your butt. Sounds good. Okay, let's just get that out of the way. All right, let's just get this out of the way and get this over with. They are doing the song really well, really well. Okay, I've heard the song, I've reacted to the song, I've listened to the song a few times since, and I got no issue with what they're doing live. It sounds good. I like it. I love the fact that I can't tell if they're using track at all. I'm going to be honest with you. It doesn't sound, I don't hear any track usage. Guitar, bass, and drums are doing everything from the music standpoint. This is going to sound weird coming from me, but you got the two guitars doing the harmonizing guitar solo, the harmonizing melodic line, and you got Bo by himself carrying the rest of the weight on his shoulders, and he's doing a great job of it. There's no getting around this, guys. It's going to sound empty. It's going to. And it does. But here's the thing. I like it. And I like it because there is no track helping them out. It is 100% organic from an instrumental standpoint. And the proof is in the pudding. I mean, just go back and listen to, seriously, go back and listen to, the first, at about the 30-second mark, up until about the first, minute 15, minute 20. You're going to hear the guitar lines dual harmonizing. Bo's going to be doing his best to hold on the bottom end, and he does. He absolutely does. And, of course, he got the drums going. And there's just no avoiding it. It's going to sound empty. I like it in this situation because it proves beyond a shadow of a doubt there's no track usage. It's all 100% organic. I love that. It sounds good. Sue's doing a fine job. Vocals sound really good. They sound tight. I believe Yui and Moa are both doing their vocal parts. I don't think that's track. That sounds live. They do sound a little, I don't want to say gassed, but you could hear it in their voice when they're doing their vocal parts. It does sound a little not Okay, it sounds weak, but not in the way that it's not because they're weak vocalizing, because they're out of breath. You know, they've been running around like crazy, and then all of a sudden they have to do vocals. It's like, well, you're going to be gassed, you know? It's just, there's no way, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. They do a fine job under the circumstances. So good on them. No, overall, I think it's a good live performance. The energy on the stage looks good. The interaction on stage looks good. So stage interaction, stage presence, stage energy, all looks good. I like it, okay? Showmanship looks good. So let's go down the checklist. Stage presence, check. Stage energy, check. Stage interaction, check. Showmanship, check. We got 4. Do we have the 5th? Do we have crowd interaction? No, we don't. We haven't had any crowd interaction yet. And unfortunately, that's the big one. For me, that's the most important one. So they got 4 out of 5. That's great, but they're missing the most important one with me. So production, yeah, right. They're at an outdoor festival, and they're not the headliner, so production's not going to happen. If I'm not mistaken, if I remember right from the comments, isn't this the show where it was like raining and the stage was like soaked, and they were having a hard time doing their running and doing their moves because it was slippery? Gotta give them credit for being able to stay on their feet. Nobody's eaten it yet. That's a good sign. Let's keep going here. Hopefully they do some crowd interaction. We'll see. Bothering with the lights. Why are you guys even bothering? Okay, so there's some track. So we have some track. We heard the harmony. We heard the harmony in Sue's vocal line. We had some track. Okay, that's fine. I was gonna say, I'm a little surprised there's no track usage. Why are they even bothering with the lights, man? I mean, it's broad daylight. No one's gonna see strobes really going off. Every once in a while, if you're looking to the back of the stage, you can see the drummer, a little bit of a flash on him. But I mean, operating the lights in this condition with these, you know, with the fact that it's, you know, high noon probably, and I just don't know why. It's kind of a waste, but at least, look, give him credit for trying, I guess. Okay, let's keep going here.
ずっと一人心気づかないもう逃げないいじめダメ絶対
Okay, guess that was the last song of their set. Not a bad way to end. Crowd loves him. Yep. Crowd loves him. Cool. Yeah, I mean, I hate to say this. I don't want to sound like, you know what? I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna save it for the review. I'm gonna save everything for the review. So let me get my thoughts together. I'll see you in the review, and we'll talk about it. Well, there you go, folks. That was Babymetal with Ijime Dame Zettai. This was a request from Ernest Ramos, Greg Garvin, Glenn, Mike Powers, and Sean. All right, before we go any further, we do have a couple of announcements we got to make. I'm making these announcements in every single video for the entire month of March, so hopefully we get as many eyes as possible on the announcements, so we'll help clear up any possible confusion as to what's happening with the channel, okay? So, announcement number one, we are going back to the old scoring system. You guys have spoken, you've let me know that that is what you want. We put up the poll, and like 2/3 of the votes were, we want the old scoring system back. So that's fine. I got absolutely no problem with that. During the live stream that I did where we discussed what we were going to do with the scoring system, I did say that if we go back to the old scoring system, there's going to have to be some changes made to it. The reason for that is this. The main reason that people had a problem with the 5-star scoring system was there was going to be too much oversaturation of 4-star ratings. Too many bands, too many songs getting 4-star ratings. And listen, I agree with you. I absolutely agree with you. I saw that problem coming myself. Here's the thing. We already have that problem happening with the old scoring system. If you take a look at all of the scores I've given from the start of the channel up until current times, you're going to see that probably about 2/3 of the scores that I've given have been between the ranges of about 7.4 to about an 8.6, somewhere in there. Now, I know a lot of people right now in their heads are doing the math and they're going, well, wait a minute, that's 13 different scores. You know, that's not an oversaturation of one score. Sort of. You're kind of right. In a 5-star system, every single one of those ratings, 1-star, 2-star, 3-star, 4-star, 5-star, equates out to 20% of the possible scores, right? Well, you take those 7.4s to 8.6s, now that's 13 different scores, you're absolutely right, out of a possible 100 scores. So we don't have a 20% margin, we actually have a 13% margin. Significantly smaller than a 20% window, and that's 2/3 of the scores I've given are fitting into that small window. So we are going to have to make some changes going back to the old scoring system, and the change is very simply this, folks. I got to be tougher, I got to be harder, I got to make it more difficult to get those higher rating scores. So how are we going to do that is very simple. We are going to refocus on making 5s the median ground. So everybody, I don't care who you are, I don't care what band it is, I don't care if it's Babymetal, I don't care if it's Nightwish, I don't care if it's Pearl Jam, I don't care if it's Soundgarden, I don't care if it's Love Bites, I don't care if it's Bandmate, I don't care. It does not matter to me. Whatever band is going to come out on the channel, it's going to start at a 5.0. Now from there, it can go up in stock, and it can also go down in stock, but everybody's going to start at a 5. So that way, getting up into the 7s, it's going to be quite a bit more difficult to get now. Getting up into the 8s is going to be really hard to get. And I'm going to be honest with you folks, getting up into the 9s now, it's going to be pretty much impossible. If you get a 9 now, oh boy, did you earn it. So keep that in mind, folks, that we are going to go back to the old scoring system, yes, but there are some changes so we can eliminate that oversaturation of 13% of the scores. Announcement number 2. during the live stream, a number of people made the suggestion to me. The whole reason I went to a 5-star scoring system was to make things a little bit easier, a little bit simpler to, internalize and understand and comprehend what each score meant. So a lot of people were saying, well, we could go back to the old scoring system, but along with the old scoring system, why don't you also give some other types of scores that mean the exact same thing? I don't know why I didn't think of that. I really don't. I don't know why I wasn't able to think of that by myself. Listen, I am not omnipotent, despite the fact that I pretend to be sometimes. I don't know everything. I don't see everything. And sometimes it takes an outside perspective to put everything into frame and make things focused and crystal clear. So for everybody that did attend the live stream and gave that suggestion to me, thank you so much, because you guys really kind of put things into perspective for me. So we are going to do that. We are going to give 4 different scores that all correlate to the exact same thing. So we're going to give the numeric score, just the old school rating. We're going to do that still. We're also going to do a scale rating, a scale grade. So you're going to have your greats, your really goods, your pretty goods, your okays. We're going to give that as well. We are also going to give a star rating. I'm going to keep the star rating. We're going to keep it. We're going to utilize it. And I'm also going to give a letter grade for those people who just cannot seem to get their mindset out of grade school. So we're going to have numeric score, grade rating, a star rating, and a letter grade. Now, if you cannot take one of those 4, at least one of those 4, and interpret it and internalize it and understand what it really means, then folks, I'm sorry, I can't help you. There is absolutely nothing I can do for you. My suggestion, in all honesty, and I'm being dead serious when I say this, my suggestion for you would probably be to go find another channel to watch, because this is probably not gonna be the channel for you, okay? Nothing personal, I think that might be your best bet. So, that's the announcements. Now, let's get to the score, shall we? Okay, before I give my score, I need to reiterate this in case there's any confusion here. I've already done a reaction to the song, okay? I've already done that on the channel before this, so I'm not taking the song itself into account here in my score and in my evaluation at all. It is a complete non-factor. If you want to know what I thought about the song, go ahead and check out that reaction. It's over here somewhere on the channel, back there somewhere. Go check that out and you can hear what I thought about the song itself. I am basing this evaluation and this score completely on the live performance. We're talking about stage presence, stage energy, stage interaction, crowd interaction, showmanship, production, sort of. And I will take how well they played the song into account slightly. Not very much, just a little bit. So please keep that in mind. Okay, on a scale of 1 to 10, I am going to give that live performance a 7.1. Yep, 7.1. I feel good about that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
Now, what does that 7.1 mean? Well, a 7.1 means a really good score. So it's getting a really good score. It also means 4 out of 5 stars, and it means a B letter grade, okay? So, 7.1, really good score, 4 out of 5 stars, and a B letter grade, all right? So there you go. That's how it runs out. Now, how do we get to that score? So glad you asked. Basing this completely on the visual. Completely on the visual, taking how well they played it into account slightly, I do believe this was a really good job, okay? I believe it was. Have I seen better from them? Absolutely. I've absolutely seen better live performances than this from them. But I've also seen worse. Worse performances. Maybe not from them, but I've seen far worse performances than this. No, this was really good. It was really good across the board. Going down the checklist, okay? So, did we have stage presence? Yeah, we did. Absolutely. Pretty much from the get-go, we had stage presence. Stage energy. Once the song kicked in, oh yeah, they were off and running. Literally off and running. So yeah, it was there. Stage interaction. Tons of stage interaction. That's because of their choreography. You know, that's going to kind of happen by default. So, you know, you can expect stage interaction to happen in pretty much every live Babymetal performance ever. I'm going to get to crowd interaction in a little bit. Showmanship, yeah, definitely check, without question. Production, look, they're outdoors at an outdoor festival. They're not the headliners, and they're playing in the middle of the day. Folks, your production is going to be limited to lights, and unfortunately, because you're not the headliner, you know, you are going to be limited to lights and lights alone. Now, in the middle of the day, when the sun is shining out and it's bright, I'm sorry, lights are just not going to come through. I saw them flashing, but really the only reason I know they were even utilizing the lights, honestly, was because we had some shots that were going up, and you saw the lights, you know, in their canisters flashing every once in a while. But I mean, you didn't see it really affecting the stage whatsoever. Production, in all honesty, non-factor. It was an absolute non-factor. God bless them for trying. God bless those light riggers for at least trying, and the light operators for trying. Staying in practice, you know, look, it doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt. It's just a shame that it couldn't be effective. Like, if it was nighttime and it was dark, that'd be a whole nother story. Getting back to the crowd interaction, we didn't see any until technically the song had ended. You know, the song was over, the song ended, and they're doing the big rock and roll ending, and they're just hitting the chord, and the guitar players are soloing, and the drummers filling, and the girls are doing the We Are Babymetal. Now, does that count? I'm gonna say yes. I mean, the song is over. Yeah, the song finished, but they weren't done playing yet. They were still playing. Granted, they weren't playing the song, but they were still playing. And they were still interacting with the crowd. And the crowd responded. So I am going to count that as crowd interaction. Unfortunately, there wasn't very much. It was that one section, that one 30-second section. That was it. So, kind of a shame. Now, I know they based their live show completely around choreography, and everything's planned, and everything is structured, and everything is, you know, laid out and blocked out, and everybody moves their hand on this, and on the next move, you're going to step over here, and on the next move, you're going to circle around this way, and everything's planned out and choreographed. I get it. But it's just such a shame, because I really feel like there are so many chances where they could maybe stop the choreography just for, seriously, maybe 20 to 30 seconds of every song, and maybe have some free time. You know, give the girls a chance to kind of, you know, spread their wings and do their own thing and interact with the crowd a little bit. You know, I think that would be good. I think it'd be good for morale. I think the crowd would love it. And I think it would give the girls a chance to, you know, express their creative freedom a little bit, you know, loosen the reins and have some fun. But that's just me. That's just my opinion. But yeah, I will give them crowd interaction for that. I'll give it to them. I really don't want to sound like that guy, but I know I'm going to end up sounding like that guy, so I'll just wear it. This was your stereotypical Babymetal live performance. I mean, you come to expect this level from them. You do, okay? So they checked off all the boxes. It looked really good. They didn't do anything wrong. I had no problem with it. Did it blow my mind? No. Was it impressive? No. I mean, it was kind of impressive a little bit, the fact that they were doing this, from what I remember, in the rain with a slick stage and, you know, doing all that choreography and especially the running. And nobody ate it. That's amazing. At least we didn't see them eat. Now, listen, editing is a wonderful thing. There's a very good possibility that one of the girls may have slipped and fell and ate it, and we just didn't see it thanks to some fantastic editing. You know, that is a very strong possibility, at which point, kudos to the editor. Kudos to the editor for not showing it. But at the same time, I kind of wish we had seen it, because it would add a certain human element. You know, I don't mind. One of the reasons, this is going to sound weird and it's going to sound masochistic of me, but one of the reasons I go to live shows is I like to see the bands screw up. I like to see the bands mess up. And the reason I like to see that is for two reasons. One, it proves they're human. It proves they're not robots. Number two, when they mess up, when they screw up, I like to see how they recover. Are they gonna take the total diva approach? Are they gonna pull an Axel? My monitor's not working, so I'm out of here. Throw the mic down and walk off the stage. Is it gonna be that, or is it gonna be, you know, like the Sinister Gates approach, where you're doing a guitar solo, you're walking backwards, you trip over your own ego block, fall flat on your back, roll out of it while playing, stand up, stop playing, walk up to the mic stand and go, I meant to do that, and then go right back into the guitar solo again. Which one are you gonna be? Are you gonna be a diva, or are you gonna be a professional and try to, you know, make something out of it? You know, I like seeing that. I know that probably isn't the healthiest reason that you should go to a live show, but dang it, that's one of the main reasons that I love going to live shows. I love seeing the accidents. I love seeing the oopses. I love seeing the mistakes. I love seeing how they get out of it and how they recover. It's a lot of fun. And don't think for 1 second that I'm not sitting there taking notes, because I want to know how I should get out of these situations, because believe me when I say this, there have been a number of times where I've been on stage and things have gone wrong, and how do I get out of it? I take a lot of my cues from what I've seen from other bands in the past. So yeah, if something happened on stage, I kind of wish we had seen it, but that's okay. That's all right. Now, overall, I think a 7.1 is very appropriate. So yeah, that's where we're gonna end it off, guys. So let's wrap everything up here in a nice, pretty bow. 7.1, really good score, 4 out of 5 stars, B letter grade. Take your pick, I don't care. Whichever one of those floats your boat. Final word, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hopefully I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, then I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you guys feel like joining the fan base, go ahead and click on that button down there. If you guys want to like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you guys want to ring the bell, go ahead and ring the bell. It honestly doesn't make any difference at all to me, but if you guys feel like doing these things, well then by all means, feel free to do so. Well, that's going to do it for the night, folks. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.